plasma pistol and his sword. So, and the base topper was 3D printed. Oh, Chaos Demons. Oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking about grabbing some Chaos Demon stuff because I can use them in, 30k, 40k, the old world. Like fun games. Ads getting in the way? Oh, I'm sorry. Here, hold on. Hey, Felix. What's going on? This is one of the earlier ones I painted too, so I've been collecting these guys for about 1.5 years. At this point, I have about 10,000 points. Okay. These little guys, I'm not doing anything else. We got their tongues. That's enough on them. So we'll just set them down. Alright. Notifications I'm getting. Chillin' working. I'll try to paint some today. Hoping it improves the mood. Nice. Alright. Well, I hope it does too. Okay, we'll just get all these guys up here. Drop the model. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, I think I want to do like their faces in pink. I think that's the go here. I have to be careful on this because I guess it's not their faces, it's whatever more bulbous part. We already painted this blue, so we don't want to make mistakes on the blue. Okay to make mistakes on the purple because we're going to highlight over all the purple. Alright, over there. Get the next one. I appreciate the compliment. I like my 1,000 Suns. I have a lot I haven't taken like good pictures of. I think I just need to take like an afternoon and just get like 100 minis off the shelf. Take like some nice pictures of all of them, then I can put them on Instagram slowly, one per day. It looks like, if you look at Instagram, it looks like I just painted like, I paint like a squad or a monster a day or something. To have something different to post. I went so long without posting. I have so much stuff. The space off to the side of my desk. So I have for dinner tonight, I'm really excited about this. I bought a bag of soup dumplings Making soup dumplings for dinner. I'm pretty excited about that. Last 3, and then we're going to go through and do our highlights on this, which our highlights might end up being a little more of like a targeted dry brush step. Aslan, what's going on, man? You liking the new detachments coming out? I was hoping to play 40k on Friday, but I wanted to use new detachments, and none of my my armies have gotten a detachment yet, so a little sad. Yeah, the Thousand Suns one seems good. I'm really not a fan of the detachments that keep reusing the reroll ones to wound and then reroll all wounds if this condition. Like, it's gotten really boring because there's like 15 detachments in the game that do that. Yeah, it is basically is that Canoptic Court that it is, right? Yeah, it's like monster spam. Okay. We got that. We finished our pink base coat. So what I'm going to do, it's actually magenta. I'm going to take some pale pink. We're going to mix this in with our pink. About 50-50. Is good. More character focused? Yeah. The Scarab Occults have better usage? Okay. Knights of the Cog Detachment. Okay. I don't know anything about AdMech, to be honest. There's like one faction I have no clue what anything is. None of it makes sense to me. But yeah, hopefully AdMech players get some cool stuff. So they're going to be doing, let's see, they'll do a Xenos one on Friday if the current rate of, or the current pattern persists. I'm going to say Craft Worlds. The Craft World Eldar get one. That's my guess. Okay, little tongue highlight. Very cool. Go through, we can do some highlights and we'll come back with the dry brush stuff. Stuff we don't want to highlight. That. Knights to be allied. Yeah, okay. I thought you could take knights with AdMech anyway, right? But you're just saying you want something that would give like an actual rule that would benefit both. Yeah, getting the buffs out of them. Okay. I can see that, yeah. Toughness would be helpful. Yeah. Yeah, with like the weird rules possible leak, right? Where knights lost toughness, but they gained wounds. They lost save too, or something. Like, there's some weird changes. If those are true, it'd be interesting. I don't know. Easier to wound the Titans, but they have more. Just makes high damage weaponry more important, right? Yeah, they had something similar with Terminators. Just regular Space Marine Terminators. Back at like the beginning of 10th. And it just turned out that the rule was wrong. The box set was wrong. Not the actual rules. People assume that was like the early rules for them and they changed them. Yeah, you never know. EW seems to be really weird about leaking selective info at certain points. It's good. I like that. I like that. We'll put you back. Done. Just being tougher than a knight feels wrong? It does, yeah. But you know what? Toughness is measured in different metrics, right? Including wounds and armor save and actual toughness characteristics. So, what's up, T Slayer? Because I'm pretty sure like Rabute Gilliman is tougher than some tanks if you just go by his toughness value, which is kind of weird. You know, you'd think he'd still be pretty squishy. Being, you know, made of flesh and blood and all. Coming from the Battle Force box, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm really curious what the Space Marine detachment will be. I imagine, if I had to guess for Drukari, it's going to be a Witch Cult detachment, which is pretty cool. I hope it makes, like, Reaver Bikes good. Reaver Bikes and Hellions and stuff. I hope they get some nice boost. And also, there's supposed to be, like, another rules update, right? Or, like, points update happening before the end of the year. So all this discussion might be just a little bit moot. In a way. Space Marine nerf? Get out of here, man. They need an interesting way to play. I want units that aren't played to get a buff. Not just everything getting a nerf every time. Except for Gilliman, apparently. Yeah, they did that with the Dark Angels detachment. So, hopefully that sticks. I think they should have just, yeah, put units in each codex, right? Like, not make them a supplement. Yeah, yeah. Space Marines have been doing well. They have been. But it's basically like Gilliman. Gilliman is doing well with Calgar. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, Aslan, yeah. In a way. I think there's some, like, nuance to that, like, yeah, they should have put units in the codex, more units, and then be like, hey, everything in this codex you can use for this attachment. You know, or you can just use Space Marines and you know, the normal Marine detachments, and you can just have red-colored Space Marines. Hey, what's up, Gosu? Every good Space Marine Divergent chapter would be using core detachments, yeah. Yeah, and then, like, normal Space Marines need nerfed. Their units need nerfed because some Divergent chapter is using their units to be good in some other detachment. While we have stuff like the First Company detachment and the Anvilus Siege detachment that are just horrible. Back in the VA, glad to be home. 3D printing stuff, nice. Printed Hellblade, oh cool, alright. Very cool. Horace was right. Yeah, the other chapters are ruining everything. The Hellblade and Hell Talon? Let me know. Yeah, I might. Right now, I can't think of a scenario I would print one. I'm gonna print Hell Brutes? Yeah. Oh, cool. Got your printer. What kind of resin did you end up getting? You asked on Blue's stream, right? I can't remember if... I know I responded to... I can't remember if you ever responded back. You didn't get rid of these? Some of my favorite... Yeah, they're really cool. Yeah. Taking notes. Okay, okay. Yeah, just don't get water washable stuff. Because it, like, alcohol still cleans it better than water does. And contaminated water is harder to dispose than isopropyl. And the resin's just bad. It's way worse. You're gonna hit a point where you can't print anything. Because like it's all too difficult, like nothing will print correctly, and then you're gonna get all mad and everything, and yeah, like I waste all this money on this water washable resin. All right, nice, Rachel. Welcome back. Victor looked up. Ah, thanks. Thank you. We're doing some highlights before we get into doing like dry brushing on these little like limbs in between. Just get this brain real quick though. Big Blue's great. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And I'll be doing highlighting up the purple here eventually. Cultured American, welcome. Have you seen the Neurothictor? Yes. I have seen it. No, I probably... Well, okay. I would paint it if someone paid enough money. That is my answer to most of this. Would you paint it? It's, you know, for the right price, I'd probably paint just about anything. OG has 2 Biosanctic Brood Battle Forces still. Dang, that's like the one that came out with the Codex, isn't it? Jeez. That's the good detachment too, right? It's the one's been winning. From like the 5 people that play Gene Stealers. That's the one that... Yeah, simple pink highlight does a lot of work. We have this other Neurolictor. Magic cost multiplier for that work. I don't know. It's I think of a number when it comes to that stuff, and it's like how much money overcomes my uncomfortability painting this stuff. So I am acquaintances with someone who had a similar situation that was animating, doing like 3D models for like furry avatars or something. I'm not quite sure. Not in the community, so I'm not sure on all the details. But she wasn't animating like, you know, not safe for work stuff. She was doing just like people's avatars for like, I don't know, normal everyday furry stuff. Again, I don't know. But she was approached by someone who asked her to make some very adult-themed avatar. Anatomically, probably incorrect in a way, but yeah, and I ended up giving her the advice that, like, you know, if you don't want to do it, like, don't do it, but also, like, if you don't want to refuse people, then don't. Like, you just give them a crazy price, and, you know, more than likely they'll say no thanks, and that's kind of the end of it. But if they do it, then you're stuck doing it, but you're going to make a ton of money on it. And so she gave like some extra physics stuff. Yeah. This is a commission, Cultured American. Yeah, this is a commission. I've painted minis for these before. Yeah, there's some minis on Instagram from when I painted these a while ago, sometime last year, the year before. But yeah, so she gave the person the price, and they accepted it, and she was like, "Oh crap!" But she ended up doing it and making a bunch of money, and yeah, she's doing really good with her business now. So I don't know how many not safe for work type things she models, but whatever she's doing something right to be making that kind of money. So Just make the fur. Yeah, yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah. That's what I need to start doing is, I need to partner with uh these like 3D model makers. Then I'll print and paint their avatars and charge tons of money to do that. Makes perfect sense, right? Get in on the furry money. If you like painting neon, that's okay. I can learn. Foolproof. Yeah, it is. It is. You paint my 3 foot tall furry waifu model? Yeah, sure, Gosu. Wouldn't be the first time I've been asked to paint something similar to that. Like one of my early commissions on Fiverr, which I am no longer a member of, but one of my early commissions, someone wanted me to paint some Infinity models for them, like I don't know, team or whatever, Infinity. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, send me the let me know what minis you want painted, and I can figure out a price. So they sent me the Kingdom Death mini money. Oh my gosh, those are rough. Those would be rough to paint. They're good minis, but man, those are something. But anyway, he's like, yeah, I want these Infinity minis painted. He sends me links to each one. So each one had a link, and I'm going through these links, looking at these minis, and I'm like, okay. They're, it's Infinity models. They're really good looking minis and everything. And then I get to the last one, and the last one is like a 16-inch tall, like pinup anime girl with like barely anything on, like barely any clothes on. I was like, okay. I was like, so I was like, cool. Like I got the links. I was like, this last one here, is that part of the is that part of the lot? He's like, yeah, if you could just paint that. I was like, okay. I was like, I just want to let you know, this mini is very large, and it's gonna be, probably a lot different cost to paint and everything. And he's like, oh no, I have a it's a smaller scale version of it or something, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, all right, well, this mini is gonna cost this much. And then he just ghosted me after that. Like, I feel like he was found out. In multiple scale, yeah, large, yeah. Did you mean to send that one? Yeah. That's what I asked him. I wasn't sure. It was just kind of, Hey, no judgment, People want their anime girls painted. I can paint. I'm assuming I can paint anime girls. I've painted Tao. Color pink, I'm using a 50-50 mix of bright pink, no, pale pink and magenta, both from Pro-Acro. That's my highlight color. You've painted down. Good color. Yeah, thanks. You know it's true. I'll be painting Craft World Eldar eventually. Eldari or whatever. Alright, get those raised up edges just like that. So that is all for just the brush highlights on the pink. As a matter of fact, did I get the... I'm honestly surprised we don't have more waifu Tao from GW. They'll get there. GW's a little behind the times sometimes, so you gotta give them time to catch up, and you'll have your anime waifu Tao. Aslan. Are you on Mountainside Tabletop YouTube channel? It's an awful lot. No, that's not me. No. I also don't play Shatterpoint. A Watercast Diplomat? Yeah. Mountainside Tabletop YouTube channel sounds like a group of great guys, though. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, get a trusty old paper towel here. I'm going to set it right out of view. And we're going to get an old crusty brush, and we're going to do some simple dry brushing. Star's dead. No, they can't die. Warhammer, man. Have a name, they don't die. Again, it's okay if we get some on the purple, because the purple's all going to be highlighted over anyway. Okay, simple pink. Okay, let's stick you over here. What's a good budget air paint setup? If you go on Amazon, there is a brand. It's like Master Airbrush or whatever, and they have like $100, $120, $150 deal of a compressor with a metal braided hose. Comes with an airbrush with some different needles you can replace. It's the airbrush itself is pretty crappy. The compressor's pretty good, but it's a great start. It comes with a whole bunch of stuff that you can use to start. You want a tanked compressor. It's probably the best. My understanding is that Master compressor is pretty loud. That's the one I use. I just don't have anything to compare it to. So, but yeah, it's. I still use that compressor. I don't use that airbrush anymore, but I do use the compressor. So. Oh, dry brushing is so easy. $50. Yeah, there you go. Yep, came with a little air compressor. Oh, there you go. A little quarter horsepower compressor. It sits under my desk. 140. Ooh, okay. So Iwata has a one. The compressor's a little worse, but the airbrush is better. Yeah, I feel like the compressor is probably the easier one to replace, to be honest, or the cheaper one. Airbrushes get crazy expensive. Okay, if we get ink on the purple. I could use a super small brush and tag each individual little like muscle fiber. Can you imagine the time that would take? It'd be miserable. We're trying to do the giveaway. I think I'm going to do the giveaway when I am done with this pink. Alright, guys? Take a quick break and we'll do our giveaway. Giveaway is mostly Patreon members. which is awesome. So big thank you to everybody who's in the Patreon. So I am hoping. Oh my man, I am seriously hoping to finish my current project and show everybody in the Patreon soon. But works for basing a lot. Yeah, base coating. Yeah, base coating or I don't know about basing, but I mean, you know, if you're just painting the bases. I will say, I pretty much exclusively prime, base coat, and varnish with my airbrush, and I would not go back to a rattle can. It is worth every penny for just that. You're not dependent on the weather. You don't have to worry about the horrible grainy texture. There's obviously a learning curve for it, but yeah, just not being dependent on that and being able to like base coat super smooth layers, and you know, putting varnish on really smooth and really even layers as well. Like it's just really good. Hey, morning, Zen and Groovy. How you guys doing? What's up, guys? Trying to finish up this pink. Little dry brushes. Is ColorForge available? That's true. Monument Hobby is selling ColorForge. I don't know anything about ColorForge except that they're now being sold in the U.S. So I don't know how much I could help you guys answer questions about those. But on your Patreon, can we participate? Yeah. So the way to participate if you're not in the Patreon is a channel point. So there is a channel point redemption called giveaway entry. It's a lot of channel points, but I also stream a lot, so you know, if you're hanging out in the stream, you can get an entry, like a couple entries a month, if you're in here consistently. But yeah, Patreon is gives you an extra entry, is all that is. So, and we normally have like 15-20 people redeem those entries, but I don't know if I just wasn't mentioning it a lot, but there was only two people that redeemed the channel points. ColorForge are $18. Oh man. I mean, hobby branded stuff is expensive. This was a whole discussion I had with my brother and nephew getting into Warhammer. Like, don't, you know, for the most part, avoid the hobby branded things. There are some exceptions, like paint brands. There are really good paint brands that are not called Citadel. That's good. That's good. All right, almost done, guys. Almost. Well, we got to do the Hormigons too. We'll do their pink, but Legion Imperialis on Black Friday sale. Nice. The giveaway this time is a set of Foxbite brushes. That's what we're giving away today. Set of Foxbite synthetics. This coming month, I am thinking some painted minis. Painted minis that I already have. So it's already been decided what the minis are. So, and if you want a small hint, I will tell you they are 40k minis, plural. 40k minis, and it probably will be I'd say the most expensive giveaway I've done. But we're gonna make it a thing, so because it's, you know, it's Christmas, we're gonna We're gonna get in the end of year December Christmas spirit here. So again, you can enter with channel points, or you can enter via the Patreon. Because you already have those brushes. That's true. Yeah, Raja wins half the giveaway items anyway. Finished a project for niece and nephew. Got to see him play with some of it on Thanksgiving. Oh, that's cool. All right, very cool. Hobby branded snips are the biggest scam. Yeah, I agree, Aslan. Yeah. Oh man, I was chilling with my older brother and my nephew on Sunday, and watching my older brother assemble his, first minis in like 20 years, honestly, because we used to play when we were teenagers. But using the Army Painter plastic cement, and just getting so mad that all this glue was pouring out of the container at once, like every single time. He just had these massive drops of plastic cement. And I'm like, dude, you should have talked to me. Should have talked to me. Adam's Family Dollhouse. That's cool. That's so cool. Even though it's further away. Yeah, the vibe is really nice. It's funny. I saw multiple posts. I saw a Reddit post on, was it a Warhammer subreddit? Maybe it was like the Warhammer subreddit, and they're like, "Hey, look at my new local store," and they posted pictures of it, and people are freaking out. Like, that's the nicest store I've ever seen. Like, what is that? Like, what is that crazy store? I was like, yeah, it is. It is really nice. You robbed every time? Yeah, it's always rigged against you as an Eurasia. Yeah. Where you only win half the time. So, yeah, we're going to do the giveaway in a little bit. Patreon members are in on that giveaway, so... and, everybody who redeemed the entry, obviously. But, in Ohio, aren't you? A little far from you, travel for a nice hobby store. Yeah, we are in Ohio. Yeah, the store is insane. It's run by great people, too. And I think that's the biggest thing. Is the people that run the store have been well known in the community, like the local community, for like 30 years. And so, which is weird to have, like local people. Yeah, the store's pretty far from you. It's called the store's called Roundtable Games. I'll go ahead and put the name out there. Cool people. They don't have an online store yet. I'm trying. They're working on getting an online store set up. But when they do, I'm going to be jumping on them for like an affiliate code or something, a way to promote the store. You only want one set of brushes. You've won other stuff for me too, haven't you, Raja? Any signed by the MCP stuff says they meet weekly on Thursdays. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. They also have they have a lounge area with like a fake fireplace and like just surrounded by plants. That's really cool. Oh, okay. Okay, Rage. All right. All right. My bad then. I don't mean to falsely accuse you of winning a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Rage does win all. Yeah, yeah. He's just winning everything. Yeah, that store also has they have like this like hallway kind of area, and they lined it with display cabinets, and anybody can bring a mini in and put it on display in their display cabinet, and they put your name on a little metal plate, little name plate, and you sign it like they print your name with a label maker, and then you sign it with like your signature, so it's like, this is my mini. So we're active. Work on it. Gotta get these channel points. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so the whole Patreon thing, any paid member is put in for the entry. So if you give $1, if you give $5, you give $40 on Patreon. It's all the same as far as the giveaway entry goes. We are doing I'm changing up how I'm doing goals for the Painting Wife streams. So Painting Wife, we used to do subscriber goals on Twitch to get her into stream with me, a night a month or whatever. And we would set aside time, to be like a Friday or Saturday stream or something, and we'd stream together. She'd be painting a mini or doing whatever stream bothered her to do, basically. Hilarious time, really fun streams. But I'm changing up how we're doing that. So instead of subscriber goals, because subscriber goals, subs are expensive and all that. Yeah, the Painting Wife notepad drawings are the best. Yeah, they really are. Like, in my opinion, that's worth more saving your channel points for than the giveaways, because they're hilarious, but and disturbing. But I decided to make it a Patreon goal. So when we hit $100 a month on Patreon, we're gonna do Painting Wife streams every single month. There's no extra $100 a month or anything like that. It's just when we hit 100, it means we're gonna do monthly Painting Wife streams. So, and that's on top of everything else you get for being a Patreon member. So yeah, that's the plan with that. And I think that way, if you're not subscribed, you don't want to subscribe, like, or if you want to subscribe, you get like the no starter ad, which I get, but I know like banner ads that pop out because banner ads are a thing. I don't know. I can't control those, but yeah, it's far away from Eurasia. You ever come up to Columbus area, we'll meet up. We'll meet up and we can meet at Roundtable Games or something. I said it's a drive for me too. It's definitely not the closest store to me. We're also spoiled for choice in like Central Ohio with just a ton of hobby stores. Yeah, the banner ads are definitely better. Yeah, I don't interrupt my stream with ads. If I'm ever in the middle of talking and it cuts to a video ad, tell me, because I think that means something is wrong. Like, there's a setting that Twitch changed or something that I need to change back, because it should just be pre-roll ads. But yeah, I'm trying to do minimum ads, and then hopefully people will support on Patreon instead of subscribing. Could be fun. Some point you should play some Kill Team or 40k. Yeah, definitely. You've been getting mid-stream video ads? Have you really? If you really have, Scruffy, I'm gonna look into that after stream, because that should not be happening. You only get ones at the start? Okay. If it has my channel on, when it says ads are running, and when they're different, yeah. I just try to, I hate when, like, you're having a conversation with a streamer and it just cuts in the middle of them like speaking, and you get an ad. Yes, I think that's because it's a new instance. Okay. Yeah, if you're like refreshing the page or something, it might play another ad. I can't help that. Yeah, when yeah, you come like when I raid and then it just goes to like an ad. Like not like right at the beginning, but like, Like, yeah, how was your stream? What were you doing? I'm like, yeah, I was painting this. And then they're about to respond or something, and then it just cuts to an ad. Moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Really? You get those kind of ads, huh? Yeah, you shouldn't get ads if you're a subscriber. Like, that is, that's like the whole benefit of being a subscriber is you don't get ads. Even if, even if I like, if I were to like do a break, like take a, you know, 5 minute break and like play ads while I'm taking a break, you would not get any ads if you're a subscriber. You just don't get any. I don't have the illness though. Maybe your phone knows more than you do. All right, guys, we finished the pink. Pink is done. We have like 2 more colors. It's gonna be black and purple, but that is good timing. Yeah, best way to run ads when you're taking a break. Yeah, it's true. I don't do that though. I just play the relaxing music. You've gotten ads as a subscriber? Yeah, guys. Don't subscribe, just come to Patreon. It's cheaper, and I get a bigger proportion of the money, and you get more stuff out of it. I told someone, I will make the subscriber emotes. I will put them as follower emotes if people decide they just want to go to Patreon, because seriously, like it's just better. Kofi does not give a better cut.
First of all, let me take just a moment.
We
to
learned
thank
that the
you
hard
for
way.
allowing me back into
Hey,
your home.
Jason, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Was that that's on YouTube? That's a YouTube sub, isn't it? Welcome in. I will be back in a couple minutes. I need to use the restroom, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do a giveaway. But and I'll talk to you about Kofi in a minute, Aslan. But yeah, I will be back in a few minutes. You guys just enjoy some chill music. Alright, I'm back. Is Zenget anime waifus? He is. Yep. Dang, dude. Alright. Hey, Spilled Paint Pot. Alright, so here's what we're doing. First of all, Aslan grants. Kofi. What Kofi does, when someone pays money on Kofi, so they subscribe, they become a member of your Kofi channel or whatever, say it's $5. Kofi doesn't hold that money. What they do instead is they immediately pay it to your PayPal or the other, whatever other app. They're both the same. So someone pays $5. I know. I got nothing here. Here, I'll sit here. We can look at this guy. They pay $5. You immediately get $5, just like that. Kofi only takes like 10%, but that $5 payment, PayPal sees it as a goods and services, not as a subscriber thing, because Kofi is a lot of like a gig service, basically, like where you're doing work for, in return for money. So PayPal takes a percentage. They take like 10-20%, and then they take a 40 cent flat fee? I think 40 something is like 47-cent flat fee on top of that. So instead of getting $5, I'm getting $3 and some change, or like it's like $4 and a penny or something around there. So it's 20%. If someone gives me $1 on Kofi, I get 47 cents out of that dollar, or like 43 cents out of that dollar. Kofi has no option to save the money in an account and withdraw it all at once. And since they don't have that option, whenever someone subscribes, I'm getting 50 cents on the dollar if they're only giving $1. As opposed to Patreon, when people give money to Patreon, Patreon will save it in an account, and then I can withdraw the money all at once. So I pay that 47-cent fee one time. And Patreon is also not considered a good or service, so the PayPal fee is a lot lower when you withdraw that money, or deposit that money into PayPal, whatever it is. So I was going with Kofi for a short time, and I realized after a month, I was like, why am I getting 43-cent donations from people? And it was because people were giving me $1 on Kofi, and I was getting like 43 cents out of it. So yeah, PayPal was getting more money than I was out of the Kofi donations. Is basically how that turned out. So no, Kofi itself takes less money than Patreon, but I get less money in the end because of how their system is set up, which is why I'm sticking with Patreon and not Kofi. All right, are we ready for a giveaway? Is that what we're doing here? Yeah, it is wild. Yeah, it stinks too. I like Kofi. I really wanted to like Kofi. It's a little bare bones, but I think it had a lot of good potential. But yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. So what we're giving away are these cool brushes, 7 Deadly Sin synthetic brushes. We got, what is it? Sloth, Envy, Lust, Pride, Greed, and then we have Wrath and Gluttony. The big one's Gluttony. These are 2 dry brushes, and then these are the 5 synthetic brushes. They are synthetic, but they're very nice. So we'll go ahead and do this giveaway. If your name is... Yeah, I use these. I don't use the synthetics as much, but I do use their Klinsky Sable brushes every day. So if your name is drawn, your name comes up, send me a message on Discord, and with name and address and stuff to send it to. If it doesn't come up, I'm going to try to find you. And if I can't find you, or someone can't find you, then we'll redraw, we'll give it a week. We'll redraw in a week if I can't find you. So let's go over to the wheel. There we go. All right, we got it. And we'll go ahead and spin. And what you will see is there is mostly Patreon members. I think there are only two people that entered. And I do have a coupon code for Foxbite. Yep, I do. If you want to buy these yourself, I have a coupon code for this. Music off. Can we get the music going? No? Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and spin. And there we go. Thanks, Ed. And let's see who won the set of synthetic brushes. All right. Darian B won the brushes. Darian, I am not sure what your screen name is, but if you send me a message, or I will try to find you on Patreon, you send me a message on Discord, and I will get you your brushes. Send me a message. I'm going to write your name down, just so we got it. Let's see. All right. Oh, yeah, I don't know who that is, but big congrats. Yeah. Nice. All right, guys. All right. It is time. I do not know when their expansion set is coming out for their holder, but I will probably buy stuff when it is. Yes, it's coming soon. Okay, so here you guys want a little preview. I'll tell you about this. So, their miniature painting handle, they have an expansion set coming soon. What it has in this set, it has has 2 cork bases. So they're adding in cork bases to put on the bottom, so it's like less slide on them. Alias Sag, welcome in on YouTube. How you doing? 4 additional small rounds, 4 small hexagon toppers, 1 large round, 1 large hexagon, another metal base plate, and some more putty strips, some more like of the putty to help stick your minis to the bases. So that's what's coming in the expansion set. I don't know how much it's going to be or anything, but it should be coming out soon. I might send a message and ask, so we can get an idea, because I'm curious when that's coming out. How much those brushes usually run? Interested in getting another good set. The synthetics are normally around $30-$35. Their Kolinsky Sable, I think, are around $50 to $60. You do get 10% off with the code, though, so it makes a little, changes the equation a bit. You can always go to the link, and the link, it applies your discount in the cart, so it doesn't show the discount right away. It's when you're in the shopping cart you see what the 10% discount is. All right, we are getting out dark purple, and we're gonna get faded plum. These are our 2 colors we're gonna be using, and this is our highlights for these. Where's the Discord join link? Here, I'll post it here. And I need to copy paste. I'll copy and paste it over. Or that may have copy pasted it, but if that didn't, I don't. Let's see. There we go. There's the link for the Discord, Alias. You're welcome. Okay, so we're gonna start on these just because these like swollen bulbous pieces I want to paint the more solid color. I want to start them, make the skin look all stretched and everything. So that's what we're doing. And this is, we're at 3 parts dark purple and 2 parts faded plum. Our brush here in just a second because we're paint all the way up in the ferrule, but I don't want to waste my paint. Looks great. Toss away, thank you. I appreciate that. Orion drop chip for Custodes. Never got a feel for its size. Printing one, it's pretty darn big. I played against one of those a couple weekends ago. Yeah, a guy had it. He had the resin version. It was hilariously big. The thing weighed like 10 pounds. He had 3 different... he had 4 flight stands for the thing to hold it up. It was ridiculous. And he kept telling people not to touch it. He's like, this is the one mini you guys can't touch. Yeah. Yeah, one of he had the big, like, main flight stand was, like, he built himself with, like, dowel rods and, like, giant rare earth magnets and everything. And then he used some GW ones just to brace, like, the front and the back of the mini. It was insane. Yeah, the Tantalus has 2, yeah, unless you magnetize it like crazy, right? Yeah, this thing weighs way more than a Tantalus, though. Because the whole, like, most of it is solid resin. There's, like, nothing hollow. And it's very chunky. Alright, we're just gonna continue with this guy. Yep, I blew that thing up. Oh, good. Brush would you recommend for smaller minis? I really like my Foxbite brushes, toss away. So that's what I've been using. We just gave away a set, 10 minutes ago. Big fan of Foxbite as a brand. Monument Hobbies also makes really good brushes. If you want good brushes, you want to look for something that's Kolinsky Sable. That's the kind of best, like, natural hair brushes you can get. If you're just starting, you might be better off with just some synthetics, which Monument Hobbies or the Foxbite ones, which I got these are the brushes I just gave away, the Foxbite synthetics here. This nice set. It's got a good amount of brushes here, so there's a lot of options out there for good brushes. I hope it stays for the 10th Codex. Oh man, I hope it does too. I hope Drukari just get like basically like an equivalent, right? Give me a plastic version, just a slightly updated mini, and you can put like a Vect in the game on that thing. He has his own like custom version. That'd be cool. I'd be on board with that. Gosu, I don't know if you saw, but I think it's the creator where you got your big Bane Blade, the Tormentor or whatever. He released a whole bunch of others, like today or yesterday. Hey, Dref Builder, what's going on? Making do with whatever cheap brush I could get at Walmart. Yeah, any kind of hobby brush you get will be better than like a Walmart brush. But I understand. We got to make do sometimes. Us, we get in the hobby and gotta work with what we got. Especially if you just don't know, right? If you don't know what works and what doesn't. Are you supposed to know, like Walmart brushes aren't what you're supposed to be using? Lots of people chatting. Hold on, guys. This whole purple step is gonna take forever. I hope I can finish this first highlight before the end of the day. Dry brushing your Tyranids is the way to go. Makeup brushes, stuff like that. Yeah, sponges. Hey, that's all good stuff. It's all those. Steel Purge. He took down all of his previous tanks and just reposted them. Okay, nice. Alright. So nothing new, just... The other day, I got out my my heavy weapons squad for my 1,000 Suns. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to try to fully magnetize these. Nope. Nope. Those minis are like, they're like my white whale. Like, I can't figure out, I can't, like, work my way around how to, like, make them work. How to magnetize them. But, like, I have some of them magnetized. Some of them work. Man, they're just way too difficult. I think if I just start pulling out green stuff and just going out with green stuff, I think you have all of Emang still. Dang, that's the treasure trove. That poor dude is like completely defeated. The Lord of Magnets. I know. Yeah. Apparently not. Okay, I think that's one down. The initial purple. Got taken down the day after I got it. Oh, nice. All right, well, good call then. Painting Deep Rock Galactic board game minis on stream every Saturday. Finished 6 last time. Find highlights and bases to go. Nice. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, he's doing Helldiver stuff, yeah. I'm a member of his Patreon. Like a free member. I was curious if he was ever going to get other stuff back up, but like his posts got like super depressing. Because, you know, he owes a ton of money to GW right now, or like for all these like lawsuits and stuff, so. Which is funny, I remember like a year and a half ago, everybody was like, hey, Emang's the dude, and like somehow he's getting away with all this. Word 2 is an Emperor of Mankind. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean, I'll never cheer for GW in this kind of thing, but, like, also, like, this is something we probably could have seen coming. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Which is probably a case of, you know, GW sent him probably a cease and desist, and he probably ignored it. That's probably it. All he had to do was take the stuff down or whatever, and he didn't. Or maybe they just chose to target him because he had so much, you know. I have been painting minis for almost 25 years. I'd say going on 25 years. I have been painting minis as a commission painter full-time for about 3 years now. A little over 3 years. Painting longer than time has existed. It feels like that sometimes. I feel like I'd need to be a lot better if I've been painting for that long. Yeah, my local store, or that new local store, you know, they have like, you know, you can display a personal mini. I want to paint up a mini just to display there, but I can't think of which mini. Like, I'm like struggling. It's like a real struggle to feel bad about like, no, don't ever feel bad for a lack of any or perceived lack of skill. We are all at different stages of this hobby. And, you know, as long as you're having fun, then you're doing the hobby right. You know, if you're not having fun, then, I don't know, you can try to figure out some ways to have fun, or you can, I guess, think about why you're not having fun. Try to work around it, because this is not something that's meant to be like, I am better than you. Like, unless you're going to like painting competitions, then by all means, you know. Yeah, don't ever feel like you're not good enough to do something. Especially in this hobby, because my minis look like garbage when you compare it to other people's. It's, you know, it's all just perspective, and you know, it's yeah, at the end of the day, it's what you like, you know. Rather paint to finish things. Yeah, I'm kind of like that too on my own minis. So my own army ends up like, my minis aren't painted as high a quality as like I would for some commission jobs. But yeah, I get that, Ref, definitely. Sometimes paint the minis the absolute best if I want them to display. Yeah. Incredible Asian lunch today. Spicy sesame oil ramen with roasted seaweed on the side and red bean paste bun for dessert. Nice. All right. I'm making soup dumplings tonight for dinner, so what I got going. Bought frozen soup dumplings at Costco. I'm really excited about it. Find someone with a printer. Yeah, having a friend with a printer is the best way to go. Yeah, little pork soup dumplings. Yeah, like dim sum. Yeah. They sell them frozen at Costco. Yeah. So the way I'm gonna cook them, is I'm gonna put them in the skillet with some oil, and you cook them like a pot sticker. You just put them in there, and you just keep them on one side, and you cook them, and then you put water in the pan, and you basically steam them. You close the pan, the lid on the pan, and everything. And you steam them for like 10 minutes. I have never painted a night. No, I would love to, but I have not had the pleasure. Steamed hams. Yeah, there we go. Stuff like me. Yeah, that's cool. It's awesome. Aslan grants. You say that, I'm telling you, you're just getting a printer, and I'm just going to warn you. You're saying, yeah, I'll print you guys everything you want. Then when people start asking, and you're like exhausted of printing other people's things, you know, just be careful. Know when to set your limits. It's going to be like a guy that owns a pickup truck, you know? Okay, those two done. Small army of knights, 2,500 points. Oh, cool, cool. Oh, it's your second print. Oh, okay, okay, okay. House Tyranids. Yeah, yes. You, yeah, it's not even you and like Kill a Cam. It's just like a lot of other people at one point were getting in on like asking if I could print stuff, and it just gets like it gets kind of exhausting when it's like other people, and I had to like ship things and all that, and like not quite the business I had expected to be doing when I started commission painting. You asked me to print. Yeah, yeah. You know what? And sometimes it just takes me like 3 months to do it, but I do it. One base. To do part of epoxy. Oh yeah, yeah. That's cool. That sounds really cool. Hey, if you toss away, if you want to post some pictures, show us what your minis look like. I'd love to see what you've done with your knights and stuff. If you got like an Instagram you post pictures on, that's cool. Or if you want to hop in the Discord and show some off, that'd be great. Just let me know when you post them if you do. I'll take a look. I have a little channel point redemption for that. But if you don't want to spend your channel points, you can just tell me that you have something and tell me what channel. Print me my house keys? Yeah, yeah. It's getting printed. Oh, nice. Do what you gotta do. I have a crazy amount of STLs of things I want to print. It's just like, I don't want to print a bunch of stuff I'm never going to paint, and I have a lot of stuff to paint right now. My own collection, not to mention everybody else's, so... Okay. Got his cannon. I should add a 3D printing channel. You're right. I did add a news and rumors, like a gaming news channel. I figured that would be useful, especially with the new detachments and stuff coming out. So people are free to post there if there's like some bit of, you know, cool rumors or something you see, or cool news or something. This channel, I like it. Yeah, yeah. It's a chance to chat about some things. I always like that kind of, like, that aspect of the hobby too, like getting little hints on what's coming next, and, you know, talking with people about it and stuff. That's always been like one of my favorite parts of like the internet community as far as this hobby goes, so... And I put it in my own server. Epic scale minis are done. Oh, cool. So we're just very roughly painting the edges and then like some of the like up facing parts. That's all this is. We'll get a we're gonna do a lighter purple or faded plum after this, and it's going to be more concentrated on the edges. Differentiate my Thousand Suns cultist. Good cultist type STL. I don't know. There's a lot of good STLs out there you can use as cultists. There's who is it? It's Chocho's doing he's using Solar Auxilia as his cultists. Okay, got the purple on this guy. That's 3 minis down. Spawn more money somewhere. Yeah, print the money. Yeah, I think the new plastic Eldar look great. I agree. Being such dark colors, or to be a little sloppy, but like loose. These to take all day. I want to be able to finish this one stage at least. Timer down. We got an hour and a half. We'll be cutting it close. Solar Auxilia for some GSC. Yeah, there you go. That'd be cool. Yeah. Wait, what is that face for, Zen? Shining Spear and the Shadow Specters in plastic. I think the Shadow Specters are rumored to be in plastic for Kill Team. Come out for Kill Team and then go into 40k. That's one of the Valrak rumors about Eldar Kill Team coming. He said it was a jetpack aspect warrior. He said because he doesn't know anything that's not like an old Imperial Fist apparently, but he was saying that. Is an aspect warrior. You have to with the jump pack. Oh, sloppy and loose. Okay, yeah, okay. Makes sense now. All right. Just like great and clean ones and testing sloppy and loose. Yeah. Zendra is a huge Nurgle fan, so makes sense. Totally love Morty. Okay, all right. We got to talk about something. All right. I occasionally get on Facebook. Man, do I hate Facebook. I get on Facebook to check like buy sell trade groups, and there's a really good Middle Earth SPG group on there that like stays up to date with things. So like that's what I check on Facebook. But I was on Facebook, and I don't know if this is targeted advertising. It probably is because I play Warhammer, and all of the groups I'm in are Warhammer related groups. But stream is derailed. Yeah, thank you. Facebook really is the sewer of the internet. It's almost as bad as like what Twitter is now. But I just get, it's just like nonstop ads with like AI generated pictures and like I just like suggested posts. I don't know what Facebook does anymore. But anyway, I on Facebook, and I get a like suggested post, I think is what it is, or something. But it is the girl. She does. You guys probably know who I'm talking about immediately. I don't know her name. Is it Hobby Night? It's Hobby Night. That's who it is. Hobby Night. That's the that's the content creator, the YouTuber. And I don't think I've ever watched one of her videos, but I got a suggested post from her, and she's posted like, "Oh, I'm finishing these minis, finally finishing after this long day of painting." She literally has nothing but a bikini on at her painting desk, like just painting the minis. I was like, all right, like this is so far beyond like any. I'm so serious. There were multiples of the, yeah, just a hard day, you know, hanging out in my bikini in my house on my own painting. That's come on, what? You paint while ducking? Hey, I got an apron on, okay? Give me a break. They do get views. Yeah, it's just weird. It's so weird. I have many opinions about that whole thing, and some I'm not going to repeat on stream, but aprons are hot. Yeah, yep. I mean, I know they are. That's why I wear one. Shirt and a skimpy little apron on. Trying to advertise their OnlyFans nude painting streams? Oh my gosh. Yeah, tourist grift. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Oh my, yeah. So like, I'm sure she still posts YouTube stuff. I don't know, but when I would get recommended videos from her, like she'd be wearing like tights or whatever, or like leggings, and you know, like showing off more than a normal YouTuber, I guess, normal miniature painting YouTuber. But then like I feel like every time I get like an advertisement or a recommended video or something, she has less and less clothes on. And yeah, it's I'm pretty sure she'll be on, I mean at this rate, be on OnlyFans soon. But the minis, that's hilarious. The one time you insult someone's mini painting. Yeah, Zen had never seen me wear an apron before. I had my apron on, I had shorts on. And I answered the door, and he thought I didn't have any clothes. Because the apron was, things lower than my shorts did, apparently. So. Or low enough to make it weird. And he was staring. Thought it was really strange. booking a private show and just asking how she gets those highlights. Nicely done. Nothing else. Yeah. Yep. I'm not saying nothing about Zen, all right? He does mention that I only wear an apron a lot, though. Comes up a lot. Six minis down, 20 something more to go. Purging intensifies. Thank you, Drift Builder. That's what I need. I'm gonna be honest, Zen. I'm curious to see this Domino mini also. And I want to see if it. I want to see the advertisement to see if this was a oh whoops, I bought this and it wasn't what I expected, or you know, Horde Army problems can relate. Yeah, I have 100 infantrymen to paint for an army of mine. That I'll be painting eventually when I can get around to it. But yeah, I'm gonna see how fast I can paint 100 dudes.
Look at me!
All right, look in the. Okay, so it's safe enough to put into the Discord, I hope. Trooper Paint Marathon. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a stream. I think it's going to be a YouTube thing. Let's see. What is this? Oh, yeah, okay. She does her squats. Huh. I'm not on stream. The Doctor. Welcome in, the Doctor. No. I have painted I've painted a lot of minis on stream, but the 100 minis, that'll I'm gonna end up making a YouTube video out of that. See how fast I can paint 100 minis. Not expecting the proportions. Yeah. I know why you got an MCP. I know. 115 models for Necrons currently. Nice. I don't know how many I have for my Necrons. I do have 60 warriors, though. Those Necrons paint so fast. It's pretty easy just buying a box of 10 and painting them real quick. Yeah. Excellent. Need more immortals. Yeah. I have 10 immortals, but they're all in a box right now. So 3 options. Buy the official, get the second mini I wouldn't use. Other Epsy Skulls, photorealistic copy of the actress from Deadpool. Yep. Like, look hard to paint in that one. Okay. Need your choice. I have 5. I need 20 in total. Gotcha. Yeah. I just that Necron Codex came out. None of the detachments of the Necron Codex seem interesting to me. So I'm really hoping they get something really unique and cool in you know, in this advent calendar thing, because I was a little disappointed in the Codex. I don't think I ever played. I think I played the Codex detachments once, and I don't think I liked them. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one thinking that. Just it's not even about, like, I know they had some good power level in there and everything, but it was just like, I have an army, and I know my army is like, it's fine if it's not optimized, but there is literally not a detachment that my army goes well with, and I have 4,000 points in Necrons. Like, I can't make a 2,000 point army that makes use of any of the detachment rules in any meaningful way. But yeah, I don't know, just something about them, like, just being really lackluster. Strong destroyer detachment, yeah, a good destroy. Well, they have a destroyer detachment, but it's bad, right? That's one where your units have to be wounded, or the enemy units have to be wounded before you get any bonuses. They're like really kind of crappy bonuses, so. Two world zones? That'd be really funny if they did that. The rest of the detachments are just zones. Give warriors sticky. That'd be nice. I don't even know if warriors need sticky. Something to buff warriors more, though, would be nice. A good horde detachment. Because, like, Awakened Dynasty, I think, is the closest we get to a horde detachment, but it's not really. It's just more like character spam detachment. Shaken, gosh, diddly long. Yeah, that it's Magnetic. It's that white pigment, right? That gray pigment. It settles. Every GW paint, contrast paint that has that pigment, it settles really bad. The Apothecary white. Let's see, the Space Wolf gray, Basilicanum gray. Both of the black paints. There's some greens and blues that have that same like powder pigment in it. Yeah, I like the generalist attachment for Awakened, but it's just, yeah, it's, again, like, it doesn't help warriors. It's more just like immortals are better in every way, so. All units don't get to move or shoot until turn 3, or they get shot, yeah. Ugh. Sounds more like an AdMech detachment. GW's hated AdMech. Korax White is cottage cheese. That's what that paint is. Use literal cottage cheese in the as the medium and the pigment. Yeah, if you need a white paint, do yourself a favor and buy the Pearl Crow White, the bold titanium white. Is miles beyond any other white paint that you'll find. Hey, there you go. Or if you have a local store, go to your local store and buy it. Don't worry about my discount if you can shop local and support those guys. The air? Really? I have some Citadel air paints. I don't like them. They're really bad. Yeah, Zen, you don't have to use my name anymore to buy stuff, right? Like the other store. The guy remembered me, which is cool. That's nice. My older brother went in that store, and they were checking out, him and my nephew, and the guy at the front counter, he's like, "You look familiar." He's like, "Have you been in here already?" And my brother's like, "No." He's like, "I haven't." He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Did you shop at the other store a lot?" He's like, "No." He's like, "You might be thinking of my brother." And all right, my face recognizable now? Is that what this is? Vallejo and Citadel, yeah. Vallejo might be difficult to acquire the time being. Everland Sunset Air, yeah. 2 lieutenants away from finishing my first 2 squad, nice. The Salamander's going for it, right, McMedic? Black, White Scar, Grey Knight, Steel, and Air, yeah. Yeah, it's very. Oh, yeah, but yeah, Vallejo though is they're on a partial strike right now. Like 98% of the workforce or something. They were bought out by a private equity firm not too long ago, and so they're going to be producing a lot less. Not that I'm an airbrush expert, but yeah, the Everland Sunset Air was really bad. New bottle and I hate new bottles? No. Am I like offline or something? What is going on? Oh, okay. Weird. Restream was telling me I'm offline. I'm sitting here talking to people. Why would I be offline? I'm here. Okay, cool. That's good. Good to know. Yeah, the GW air paints, in my opinion, are best with just a paintbrush, but even then they're not good. I got a bunch of them on like clearance from a store when they were changing up the bottle sizes. So I got the old bottle sizes for like half price. And I started trying them out. I'm like, man, these paints are so bad. Like, I understand they're air paints and they're thinner and they have less pigment, but oh my gosh, they're terrible. Three more of these Hormigons, and we'll move on to the big group of lictors that we have. Would you use acetol in pigment powders, IPA or turpentine, or just water? I have a solution I got from Huge Miniatures. Is for their weathering pigments specifically. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the chemical composition of it is. I just know it smells like the stuff that keeps tires smelling, or keeps tires shiny in a tire shop. It's that stuff. If that's turpentine, then I will have learned something, but whatever it is. Give me an airbrush. Airbrush is nice. I don't know. I don't know if you can thin it with water. I haven't tried. I haven't used it a whole lot because normally where I put weathering pigments, it's like places I'm not like handling a whole bunch. You know, like on the base and everything, so I'm not too worried about using the solution. Yeah, Trev, if you use something that works, let me know, because I'm curious about that. Hey Tomahawk, what's going on? Using pigment? I mostly hear him varnishing, applying the pigment, then varnishing again. Yeah, the issue with that, Aslan, is the normal varnish will just like push the pigment away. If you're just like dabbing varnish, or like acrylic medium is something I've heard of people using. If you're just like dabbing it in so it can soak into the pigment, like that might work. But the stuff I have, you mix it with the pigment, and you get a solution, and then you paint it on, and then as the solution dries, it looks like it's the natural finish for the pigment. Yeah, I've tried, just putting varnish over the pigment, and definitely just gets rid of most of it. So yeah, the pigment just blows all the pigment away. That's what the airbrush does. That's something I've tried. So if you happen to be in here, Darian B from Patreon, congrats, you won a set of synthetic foxbite brushes. Please message me on Discord. Hanging out in the stream right now. Make sure that stuff gets out to you. Here has to go put his daughter to sleep. Alright, Giraffe, you have a good one. Thanks for coming and hang out, man. It was great to see you. Hope you're doing well. one more Hormigaunt. I think we could hopefully get all this done in the last hour. Psi Titan upgrade supported, nice. Alright. Hormigaunt's finished. My water is also a very nice color. I like that shade of purple. Move some things around here. Okay. Death Leaper is next. It's the solid color. The like the pyrovores. Highlight them up a little higher to separate out a bit.
believe every day's a good day when you paint. I believe it'll bring a lot of good thoughts to your heart.
Hey, it's Kill Panic. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing this afternoon? How was your stream? What were you working on? Welcome, everybody. I'm the painting dad. I chill and paint. That's what I do. Times my own minis, a lot of times commissions. Sometimes I'll play a video game. That doesn't happen often, though. I have too much. Recovering from a disaster. I broke a model I finished last night. Oh, that sucks. No, I didn't stream yesterday. I fell asleep. Did not wake up until it was too late, I feel, to stream. So I don't have any particular interest in Trench Crusade. Not really my jam. Streaming great. Working on Explorers for Silver Bayonet. Okay, 19th Century Explorer. That's cool. Very cool. Sorry to hear that you broke a mini. That sounds cruddy. Just in the Crusades. Other than that, I'm willing to try it out. Yeah. Definitely not a fan of trenches or Crusades, but tomorrow we'll go through with a much brighter purple. Get all these highlights and look really nice. And then we just have black. All the claws and everything, we're just base coat black, and we'll build up some gray highlights. And then the bases will take a couple steps, but hopefully Thursday is our last stream for these guys, and then next week I'll have some World Eaters. Other arm. Oh, this model. Does your mother-in-law approve you painting her likeness on screen? On screen. There's a YouTube channel called Audio Opera. Just this like goofy guy that makes videos about stuff. Mother-in-laws, am I right? Yeah. But he has a card game that he made called Divorced Dads. And he does card like openings, like pack openings. You know, like people do for like Pokemon and Magic and stuff. He does videos of that. Yeah, it's so funny. He did one, there's one he opened a card, it was called Mother-in-Law. Yeah, come on, give me the house. Give me the house or alimony. Yeah. He does the mother-in-law card is the funniest thing. He's like, yeah, he's like this you know, it's a frail beast, but for some reason it won't die no matter how hard you try to kill it. It's so funny. The foil shed, yeah. The artwork on the cards are just perfect too. Like, it's good. I love mine dearly. She was a saint. Well, that's nice. Okay, we got that base coat real quick on this guy. We're starting this a little lighter. Cape pieces, probably a little difficult to see, but good. All right, have a good one, Kill Pant. Thank you for the raid, man. Death Leaper, I painted one of those for my brother's birthday a few months ago. It is a great mini, yeah. Bob Tart, I agree. Fantastic mini. It's one of a bunch we're painting today. If I were just painting Death Leaper, like, it'd be a really fun experience just to paint that mini. We're kind of hoping for a brain bug psychic detachment. Yeah, that would be the one. Aslan, yeah, a big psychic detachment. That would be the cool one, which I can't believe they don't have from the Codex. Tyranids got a lot of detachments too, and it's crazy that they forgot that. They got like 6 or 7 detachments, didn't they? A lot of bad ones, yeah. Oh, that's right. They got the warrior detachment. They already got their detachment. Yeah. Well, hopefully GW puts out more detachments for armies. Like, this isn't just a one-time thing for this edition, because it'd be pretty cruddy. This is what I've been saying since, 10th edition talked about the detachment system. What I always felt they should have done is they should have rushed out every codex. Just got them all out there in like the first year. And then spend the next 2 years making little like supplement books and campaign books and doing fun stuff with the lore and all of that, and just putting detachments, like thematic detachments, in those books, and just getting people to buy all those extras, you know? It's like, yeah, you won't get like the upfront like new sales as much from, you know, dumping 3 codexes out a month or whatever, but going on down the line, you release a detachment and someone really likes it, and it's enough for them to want to like try a codex or something, or they've been holding off buying a codex but they see the new cool thing. Yeah, I think that was the way to go. Detachments for the index detachments? Yeah. Yeah, like a Psychic Awakening book kind of thing. Yeah, just like that kind of stuff. Like they did the Arcs of Omen. Like, put detachments in a book like that. That to me is a gold mine, you know? And you can even like, you know, you release a new model for an army and you put in a detachment that kind of focuses on maybe some kind of theme that model is based on. You know, a new big psychic bug, and you make a psychic detachment. Stuff like that. Okay, I think that's first coat of purple on this dude. 12 more minis. 2 neurolictors. And a bunch of little stuff. It's just pretty good progress. You know, detachment I'm curious to see, not because I like the faction, but I want to see how they can make something different out of it, is Custodes. Like, 4 detachments from the Custodes book seemed a little generous. Favorite vehicles? Yeah, the problem with favoring vehicles for Custodes, though, is that, like, their, like, unique vehicles are all Forge World. So are they going to make a detachment based off of Forge World minis? More detachments for Sisters of Silence. They already have 2 of the detachments, right? I think they should get the detach. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny if Sisters got a 3rd detachment. They do nothing like they're not good. Dredge Rhinos, Land Raiders, better custodies with the free detachment? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Make a lot of Forge World in the plastic. Yeah, I think they will. They will eventually. Like, they're slowly moving all the Forge World stuff. Either just getting rid of it altogether or making it plastic, so... Like the beautiful flying brick Aquilon. Is it the Aquilon? Is that what it's called? Or the that's what it's called, right? No, it's the I can't remember what it's called. Little plane. The Orion or the Ares? No, I was talking about the Solar Auxilia jet. It just got announced for plastic. I know I called it the flying brick, and that means any Imperial aircraft, but it's the one I'm specifically talking about. I'm going to end up just a little more which is unfortunate because almost done. Hey, Smoking Hot Ginger, what's up? I did, yeah, I went to my son's class. It was great. No, it was really good. Turned out well. And I did use your AI prompt as a guide. A surprisingly good response. So yeah, I did that. Painting son's birthday. It was Thanksgiving holiday here and all kinds of craziness. It was all past like week and a half, right? Oh, the Arvis. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Yeah, well, they released... There was the original Forge World Arvis. There was the updated one they came out with last year. But it was basically an updated resin mini that was more compatible with, like, plastic... Some plastic components or something. Or something about it. And then this one is the full plastic model. I wonder if it'll be expensive. It's a little plastic mini. I could see it being like Rhino priced. Alright. On to the little things here. Apparently that jet is a very popular like seller though. People do love those, Gosu. Yeah, it's surprising to me too. It's just because it's like a small mini and it looks really cool. Start with the Rippers. You better believe people are going to buy them up like crazy though when they come out in plastic. We have multiple like Solar Auxilia players in our group, and I swear they're all like they just froth at the mouth to buy every single Solar Auxilia thing they can. Like 10 times. Not a lot of solar, yeah. No, they're super popular here. They never sell cheese. My store's been through so many. There was a guy, two guys in particular that bought a ton of stuff right away, but there were other people. But one guy, I would go to my local store, they never had anything in stock for Solar Auxilia, and it was purely because this one dude, like all the new Sentinels came out, he bought enough for, was it 18 of the Hermes Light Sentinels? So he bought 9 boxes of them. He has like 5,000 points in just Lehman Russes. Not even like all of his infantry and everything, but just like the plastic stuff came out and he's like, this is mine. And he just bought all of it. Yeah, I like the Solar Ox a little more, but the Mechanicum are cool because they're like so weird. So weird and out there. It should be pretty easy to highlight. Dragging the brush down here. Yep, that's the guy Gosu. Yeah. He has everything magnetized. He magnetized all of his tanks. Every turret for his tanks. He just hasn't painted them yet. Let's see. Go there. Do you two? Yeah. Same price as standard kit. Looks better, more options. Yeah. The Solar Ox Lehman Russes don't have sponsons on them though. That's the trade-off. So I don't even know if that's like a disadvantage because, you know, 40k, everything's free, so you just tell people like, yeah, they have las cannons, so like you can just be done with it, right? Or whatever you put on sponsons for Lehman Russes. Yeah. Yeah, because none of the Lehman Russes get sponsons in Heresy. Which, in my opinion, makes them look better anyway. But I think if I get more Lehman Russes for my Solar Auxilia, I think I'm not going to paint gold trim on them. I think I'm just going to try to gray with some red accent. See if I can't paint it in a couple hours as opposed to like the 10 that the one took me. Because I was too busy painting all the ridiculous trim on it. Okay. Oh, so you got some purple stuff on you. Okay, cool. So I need to come back to you. Look at you guys first. Way too much. Yeah, it's very unpleasant to paint the trim on the tanks. And I was browsing and I saw some people painting theirs, and people just weren't. They were just ignoring the trim. I was like, you know, this is the way to go. It's too much trim, and it looks a little too like gaudy. Maybe a little bit of the trim painted might be cool, but. Yeah, I still haven't finished that Dracosan model. That model was kind of a nightmare. Yeah, because I was painting the trim on the Dracosan, you know, in the same like pattern as they do on the box art, and it took so long, like hours, just to base coat the trim. I was like, I'm never painting another tank if this is what I'm gonna have to do to paint him, because this end result is not worth it. So yeah, maybe the gold one will end up being some kind of tank commander, the gold Lehman Russ I have, and then we'll just do gray. I am streaming tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna try to do what we can to basically finish up these minis. All right. Catch you tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm about to close out stream 2. We're gonna find someone to raid, and then I'm gonna go run some errands. So again, Darian B from Patreon. If you would please send me a message on Discord if you're there. Yeah, see you, Ghost. I'll see you tomorrow, man. And I'll make sure you get your stuff. Chris Rose is on. Yeah, we're gonna raid Chris Rose, hobbyist here. But yeah, I'll make sure you get your brushes. If not, I'll try to find you, and see if I can find you somewhere and get your stuff. Guys, we're gonna raid Chris Rose, hobbyist. An awesome dude, very friendly streamer, good painter. He plays lots of games too and everything. So. Good stuff. Well, we're gonna go say hi to him. Make sure my ads are off here. Bunch of ads. But yeah, thanks guys for coming to hang out. Yeah, I will. I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll be doing some more highlights on Tyranids. Hopefully, we do more than one color tomorrow. Yeah, it should be a good time though. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Let's raid. That's the button. Right. Yeah, and you guys have a wonderful day. You gotta wait a minute, hold on. I still have ads, and the ad plays apparently whether I'm if I'm in Twitch. But yeah. I don't think I have anything else. Enter the giveaway if you want to get some minis. I will tell you guys about the minis I'm giving away here in the next couple streams. How about that? Alright everybody. Have a great day. Have a great day. Bye.